Hey, how you doing, folks? Welcome to the season debut of The Final Score. I'm Scott Abraham. Thank you for tuning in. The waiting is over. Another high school football season on Delmarva has kicked off. Week 1, and already we have a terrific matchup. One of the biggest upsets last year during the high school football season took place in Centerville. David slayed Goliath when Kent County went on the road and absolutely stunned Queen Anne's. The long-anticipated rematch was tonight, but this time the scene shifted to the home of the Trojans. Hey, the newest member of the WBOC sports team, Crystal Rich, joins us in the Dover Bureau with those highlights.
Thanks, Scott. It's my absolute pleasure to be a part of the WBOC team. When I think of Bayside North rivals, I'm thinking Queen Anne's at Kent County. The Trojans' upset win over the Lions last year was an absolute crazy matchup. They had their first win since 2002. Now in their season opener, both teams lit up the field in an extremely close matchup. Queen Anne's is looking for some payback, while Kent County is trying to prove they belong with the big boys of the Bayside Conference. Let's take it to Wharton. It's our game of the week. 6:43 in the first, Kent County junior running back Marquand Green makes a huge leaping reception from senior quarterback Stevie Curran and jets to the end zone for the touchdown. The Trojans' two-point conversion, they get the two-point conversion with the early 8-0 lead. 3:08 left in the first, Queen Anne's senior running back Ahmad Gray rushes and dives for the touchdown, making the score 15-6 with Kent County in the lead. 6:01 left in the first half. Handoff is to Kent County senior running back Daquan Seymour, breaking tackles as he gets away and takes it all the way home for the Trojans. Queen Anne's could have pulled off the win with a 30-yard field goal, but Luke Matrinko pushed it to the left. The Trojans proved that last year was no fluke, finishing the close game with a 46-45 victory over the Lions. Scott, what a wild game. If this is any indication of how the high school football season is going to be, then you better buckle up.
Crystal Rich, thank you very much. It's great to have you on board in Kent County. I apologize. I picked against you. I was wrong. Job well done. Tremendous season opening victory. Well, both North Carolina and Easton are expected to be contenders in the always difficult Bayside 3A, 2A division. The Warriors, a regional finalist from a year ago, loaded the bus for a tussle with the upstart Bulldogs. Chopper 16 high above Ridgely. This is a critical game to start the new season. First quarter, North Carolina leading 6-0. Quarterback Cameron Bird going deep, right on the money to Antoine Black. TJ Nixon can't bring him down. 13-zip Bulldogs. The defense flexing their muscle as well. Nixon nowhere to run. Swallowed up in the backfield. The Warriors would have to punt. And that did not go according to plan either. The snap right here goes right through the hands. North Carolina pounces all over the punter. The Bulldogs would later score another touchdown to make it 20-0. 7 different players scored in this game for the Bulldogs. North Carolina blows out Easton 48-12. Staying with Chopper 16 in Stevensville, Kent Island hosting Colonel Richardson. Second quarter, the Bucks on top 6-0. Let's make it 13. Joe Sweet gets into the end zone. Kent Island building that confidence. Next Bucks drive, the handoff is to Sweet. Bounces off Charles Clotterson, makes a cut to the outside, and watch the speed. Yes, sir, powers across the goal line. He had 3 touchdowns on the night, including a 60-yarder. It was a tough day at the office for the Colonel Richardson offense. They just could not move the football on this tough Bucks defense. Kent Island gets past the Colonels 44-6. We're just getting started on the final score. Great matchup at Wicomico County Stadium between Y-High and Cambridge. Plus, we'll take you to Worcester County, where Snow Hill opened up their brand new stadium against Parkside. Find out if the Eagles sent their fans home happy with a victory. Stay with us. The final score rolls on.
We are the Y-High